Hello. Okay, I am pulling a card. Hi there. I'm pulling a card for Tuesday, May 13th. And doing it in the evening because I just felt like I wanted to do it in the evening. So here we are. Pulling a card for you for May 13th. I think I better get them all out of my box here. The Soul Oracle cards by Sonia Choquette. Soul lessons and soul purposes. It's got a bit of a different vibe to it, and I really enjoy these cards, but I also enjoy the fact I thought about learning tarot cards, and these are oracle cards, a little bit different than tarot. But I like cards with one word on them. So tarot is a totally different game, and I was thinking, I've got a deck here, do I learn how to read it or what? And I heard, no, just keep doing what you're doing right now. That's your strength right now, and not forever. And I'm hearing, if I'm curious enough, I can certainly learn the tarot. But right now, it's good. It's all good. So let me just check the volume on this and make sure I've got everything set properly. Sound. There we go. Yep. I am good. And I did it earlier today. The dishwasher was going, and when I'm working, I didn't even hear anything. And so then I'm listening to it afterwards, and I'm like, darn, that's kind of loud. So there's no dishwasher going right now. Nothing. It's a fairly quiet household. So today there's a lot going on in the news. And you just kind of shake your head and you're like, oh, I don't know. Deep breath in. So before I pull a card, I'm going to read something for you, which I've decided is kind of a cool thing to do. And this is from Jarrad Hewitt again. He's just rocking it. So you can find him on Facebook. And you can also go to his webpage. But he wrote today, you don't need to be more or better to be worthy of love. You're already enough, exactly as you are, even in the ache, even in the fog. If you are weary, rest. You don't need to hold it all together right now. You don't need to push through or pretend. The heaviness you feel is not failure. It's a sacred pause, a moment of soft unraveling so your soul can breathe. Let your tiredness be a teacher. Let your sadness speak softly, not to defeat you, but to reveal what's asking for gentleness. Even now you are becoming. Even now you are healing. There is light within you that has not gone out. There is strength in simply continuing to breathe. There is beauty in letting the storm pass without forcing the sun. You are seen, you are heard. You are deeply appreciated simply for being. You matter, and you are loved more than you know. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Thank you, Jarrad Hewitt, for those beautiful, beautiful words. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. From these cards. I think I'm going to pull a card from here and a card from Healing with the Angels as well. Thank you, guys. Let's just do a bit more shuffling. Hey, I'm getting better. How about that? I think I'm getting better. Strengthen your gifts is the card. And someone's watering a rose, and it's growing quite big and lovely. So strengthen your gifts. That's kind of what I'm doing when I do this. because the more you use it, the stronger it gets. What you focus upon grows. So I'm strengthening my intuitive abilities by doing this for you. I benefit, and hopefully you benefit too. So strengthen your gifts. What are your gifts? What don't you think is a gift? What comes so easily to you that you don't realize how precious it is? So for some people, they have the gift of creating laughter. For some, they have the gift of baking beautiful sweet things to eat, and others, their cooking skills are, they just pour out beautiful food for their families and their friends. For others, they paint for themselves, sometimes for the world, and for others, they knit for their loved ones, a sweater for their child or a grandchild, or they crochet. Sometimes people are just figuring out what their gifts are because they've got little bits and pieces, and they don't realize how special those gifts are. The gift of listening, that's an important gift. The ability to hear people, to simply sit there and let them tell their story, and just to be silent with them in that space. Creating space for them to be able to do that, that's a gift. So hearing others is a gift. Seeing others for who they are is a gift. To look at the world with love is a gift. To be kind out there is a gift. So you see, loads and loads and loads of gifts to give. You all have something to gift. Whether it's working with animals, working with people, strengthen your gifts. Okay. And we'll take one from Healing with. Now, this is the deck I started with. Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Interesting because Doreen Virtue denounced all of this stuff that she'd done. But that doesn't negate the beautiful work that she did with her cards and her words of inspiration. And so she'd finished her journey in doing that bit, right? And that doesn't make it less because she's not doing it anymore. She left that gift behind. So just because you finished something and you're not going to revisit it doesn't mean it wasn't a gift. It just means you were ready for something new. And that's important. So I started with these cards because, again, one word. The others are word or phrase, but I like it simple, so it's just a tool, an easy tool for me to go in on. So we have Archangel Michael here. And Archangel Michael is a protector and a healer. So you can call upon him when you feel like you need some help, a little bit of added oomph as you're working through your emotional issues. If you're feeling a little bit vulnerable and you just need a little bit of a oomph, you call on Archangel Michael and ask his energy to surround you. And it will. And it will. And you will feel that beautiful, healing, loving energy around you if you call upon him. So there are some cards for you today. And I hope that they work for you, they resonate with you in some way, and that you are able to take them as you will, or leave them behind if none of it resonates. So take care, dear ones. Remember how special you are, how much you are loved by the unseen, the people that have passed, your ancestors. Everyone's watching us with bated breath. What comes next? What comes next? Even though it's happening all in one moment, there's still that anticipation of what is next. I wonder what your next is. Take care and go for the joy.